Alright guys, welcome back to the GamePlan Pod. I'm Peter.
I'm Vincent.
And I'm Henry.
Let's get into today's episode. So Vincent, why don't you start us off with our introduction to...
First question.
Alright. MLB free agency. Alonso to the Orioles, Diaz to the Dodgers. What are your guys' opinion on the contracts and what the situation is for the Mets?
I mean, obviously being a Mets fan, when I saw... Who went first? Diaz went first?
Diaz went first, and then the day after, Alonso.
When I saw Diaz go first, I'm like, okay, we're getting Alonso. Then I see, Diaz got the biggest contract for a closer ever.
And Alonso got the biggest for first
baseman. So obviously, there were huge contracts, but I was devastated.
Yeah.
Especially when Alonso got...
Because you would have 3 record contracts on your team.
Yeah, that's just...
4. I think.
Who's the 4th?
Is Lindor the highest paid shortstop?
No, I doubt that.
Who else would it be?
Maybe Witt, but I don't think so, right? No, not Witt.
No, Witt got paid.
Yeah, probably.
It might be
Witt got paid, but...
But, my opinion, I thought Diaz had more of a likely chance to come back than Alonso.
Can we just pause real quick? You guys suck. You guys missed the playoffs, and you guys get rid of your 2...
And I'm gonna say,
is it questionable to say best players?
Our best players.
I'm not even gonna say Soto because wasn't Alonso your home run leader?
No.
RBI
leader was Alonso. Soto was the home run leader.
By how much though?
A good amount. So I think Soto had 43 and Alonso had 38.
Okay, but if we're being real, the only reason why you guys went on a run when you did is because of Alonso.
I said
another reason, dude.
We weren't as good at the start of the season, but if Alonso was not there to start the season, we wouldn't have started the season 45 and 24.
I also can't think of another situation when you let your 2 best players go, and then who you get in return is Devin Williams and Luke Weaver.
Jorge Polanco, Marcus Semien. We traded for Marcus Semien with Brandon Nimmo.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Obviously, Devin Williams and Luke Weaver have crazy upside, as at one point, they were 2 of the best pitchers in the game. When we went on the World Series run, Weaver was incredible in the playoffs. He helped us get there. And, for years, Williams was a dominant closer. You guys broke him. We clearly saw how miserable he was last year. He was better in the playoffs and better down the stretch, but he lost us a lot of games.
But I still think he can be good. I still think he can be good.
I'm not saying he can't be good. I'm saying he still is. He still has one of the best changeups in baseball.
The person who knows him best, though, is David Stearns.
Oh my God!
I have to say, David Stearns.
Milwaukee Brewers.
The Brewers.
But why would you? I don't understand. It's you guys already suck and already can't make the playoffs. Why are we downgrading?
His mindset is he wants 2 players for the price of 1. He gets more depth that way, and also
that's valid depth wise, but money wise, dude, who cares? Steve Cohen has.
But at the same
$30 billion in the bank.
He made an offer to Diaz, 3 years, 66. The Dodgers gave him 3 years, 69. He chose the Dodgers.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That happened?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, Diaz chose the Dodgers.
Oh, wow.
We made an offer, and he never circled back to us. He never circled back with the Dodgers offer.
Honestly, why would he?
I don't blame him, but am I a little pissed he didn't circle back? Of course, any Mets fan would be.
Loyalty, there's
when Devin Williams signed, he thought, Edwin Diaz is coming back, I'm going to be the setup man to Diaz, and that's going to be the back end. If we had Diaz as the closer and Williams as the setup, and we got Luke Weaver still too.
That would be the best bullpen in baseball.
Probably one of the best bullpens in baseball.
Because, they're still big. By the way, Devin Williams, guys, obviously just, bad talking Devin Williams and Weaver. Again, they still have crazy upside as they were both once and recently. We're not talking about
years ago.
A year, 2 seasons ago, Weaver was a top 5 pitcher, a top 5 closer, and we know what Devin Williams can do. I just don't understand why. I'm saying we. I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm not a Mets fan, thank God.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Thank God.
Steve Cohen and obviously the management.
I don't get it.
They wanted to blow up the team because they think that they can't win with this core, and it showed. They need to reshape the entire team.
Not your 2 best.
But that's what they're trying to do. They're reshaping the entire team.
Get rid of Brett Beatty and like get
Brett
rid of
Beatty's
like
our only good future player.
get rid of like Jeff McNeil.
Alvarez missed 30 games this season.
Sorry, not Beatty. I meant to say like Starling. Get rid of Starling Marte.
He's a free agent.
Get rid of Jeff McNeil. Like you guys are
please.
like you guys like.
Shh.
Those are your
I'll explain because I'm the biggest Mets fan here.
Thank God.
I'm the biggest Mets fan
God.
here. McNeil's gone. You have Jorge Polanco, Marcus Semien. Ciao. Bye. McNeil is gone. He is gone.
Ciao.
And I don't get letting Alonso Diaz walk. I don't get it. Obviously, Stearns didn't want to pay Alonso that deal. We never made an offer to Alonso. He got 5 years, 155 from the Orioles, 31 a year. He didn't want to pay Alonso that contract. Do I blame him? No. Am I pissed? Yes. I think you should have brought back Alonso.
Hold on, can I ask you a question? You guys both said that you guys want to blow. Well, not you. They wanted to blow up the team because they couldn't. They didn't think that they would win with the core that they had. What do you think about who they signed? I'm talking about
right now.
I'm talking about like position players, not pitchers.
Who they have signed now.
What are your thoughts on that signing? And like, if you were the GM, is that what you would do to replace Alonso?
No. If I was signing Jorge Polanco, it would be to you didn't trade Nimmo. You shipped off McNeil already, and you bring in Jorge Polanco to be your starting second baseman, and you keep Alonso and Nimmo. But he brought him in cheap to try. He can go all around the diamond. He can play first, second, short, third. He can play all around the diamond, and he's gonna probably DH a little bit too. So that already solves that there.
Because if I'm Stearns and I'm losing my two best players besides Soto and Lindor,
I don't get it because sometimes I don't get it because our problem wasn't really the offense. Like, yes, the offense had some problems, but at the end of the season, it was the pitching that collapsed. That's why we didn't make it. The starting pitching,
which is what I said from the jump to you.
Exactly. I'm saying the starting pitching would give up 4 runs after we just scored 5, or we scored 3 and he would score 4 in this next inning.
You guys are relying on, first of all, one of your starting pitchers hadn't pitched in 2 years, and then the other one wasn't even a starter.
Who?
Clay Holmes was not a starter.
And he was still good for us. So
he was, which is crazy because he wasn't even a starter in his career. Frankie Montas, I think, was out for the whole.
We released him.
I told you how bad.
I hated this signing. I hated it.
What's his name? How was Manaea?
Manaea was hurt pretty much, so he had an oblique injury.
And then he fell off when he came back.
Right. Because that was a bad sign.
He had like 70 ERA in his last 5 games.
How did you guys sign him? The first contract, was that a 1-year contract?
No, 2 years. But
he opted out after the first.
But we signed him because he was like the best pitcher in 2024. Yeah. And an oblique injury lingers for a pitcher. Like he needs.
I feel like that was a Dale Jones.
What did I say about Diaz? I said Diaz needs a full, healthy offseason and he'll go back to himself. Because 2024, yes, he was bumpy. Was he not? Mm-hmm. He came back. 2025, best reliever in baseball. Full, healthy offseason. Best. If I think Manaea can still be solid. I like Peterson, but Clay Holmes. It's like I don't know. He can be a starter for like 5 innings, but he can't go more than 6 if he does go 6.
He can't go more than 6. He cannot go more
He's trying, but also, this core has been together since 2019. And what have they won? They won 101 games in 2022, lost first round to the Padres at home. 2023, sucked. 2024, came back, made to the NLCS, great run. And that's where we thought maybe this is a turning page. 2025, biggest collapse.
The reason why you guys made that
was our pitching. Is our pitching and our offense
was your pitching
and the vibes in the clubhouse.
Well, it was also And
all right, you can argue that this core. Someone could argue that this core was actually close to winning in 2023 and 2024.
No, 2022 and 2024. 2023 was the year that we sucked and we sold it to them.
No, 2024 is what I'm talking about. Yeah. 2024 when we were 2 games away from basically winning the World Series because we would have swept the Yankees. But that's a different conversation because. If you think about it, you could either
no, you're not.
You could either build off of it, is what they tried to do last season, and we completely fell apart, or you could just restart and restart with like a completely new team besides Lindor and Soto, and that's what they're doing. The problem last year was that the top 4 was good, and then we had absolutely nobody at the bottom. Nobody at the line, dude, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to spend. He's not trying. I mean,
he's
the
spending.
offseason. Hold on, the offseason's not over. There's still plenty of guys we could sign, but I think what he's trying to do. He's trying to save money to get guys that are actually good towards the bottom and the middle of the lineup because you already have Lindor and Soto, and now like you have guys like Carson Bench may come up, Brett Beatty, hopefully he's good, Vientos, and then I think he's also trying to save money because he knows next year is the biggest pitching class in a while.
Yeah,
and then maybe he's cooking something up with the Tigers for School Ball. I don't know.
Trade, you don't know.
But that's my take.
Do you guys have a good farm system?
Yes, we have like the number 5 ranked.
We'd probably give up Jonah Tong.
Yeah, we have like one of the best farm systems in baseball.
I've been like thinking about it a lot. Like the idea of like the farm system and the way it's been playing out for the Yankees is why we should be spending money right now. Our young guys, forget about we have like
some, but you're not.
Some, but like our young guys who have come up haven't been that good. They just haven't been.
Same with us, dude.
Judge is a different like caliber. Judge doesn't count. I'm referring to like Wells and like Volpe and like I mean Rice has been great. I'm not saying anything about Rice, but Volpe he's been terrible. Wells has been not good. When you're batting under 220. It's not good. Those are 2 terrible seasons. And honestly, like, I would send a haul to Detroit for School Ball right now. Screw the farm system, dude. I don't care about the young guys because they can't handle New York.
My question is.
They can't, dude.
Especially the Yankees.
If you're gonna do that trade, I want him to be extended because if you it's gonna be like the Soto deal. Like you guys give him a lot. And you lose him in free agency.
Is Scott Boras his agent?
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
So annoying, dude.
Yes.
I'm looking it up.
I think he's his agent.
Scott Boras is public enemy number 1.
He's the Rich Paul of the MLB.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. Both New York teams,
their
off seasons.
Isn't Scott Boras representing Vientos now, too?
Yeah, he just hired him a couple days ago.
Who? He represents every single player.
Scott Boras represents Super Bowl.
Yeah, I told you.
He's got to be like a billionaire.
Who's Paul Skeen's agent?
I think only he hired him. He'll hire Boras.
Thank God.
He'll hire Boras.
Yeah, he will. Give it a couple of years.
Give it like another year or two. He'll hire Boras. But both teams, interesting off seasons. I'm excited.
Not really. We've only got an Ahmed Rosario. Not really.
Not
at all interesting. Actually, pathetic, depressing, feeble. Dude, frank to say.
But yours. It's terrible. The Yankees terrible.
We're clearly cooking something up.
But also at the same time, you guys aren't that bad. You already have a team on paper. Like you have Judge, you have Stanton, you have Wells, you have Ben Rice, you have Fried, you have Schlittler. Is that how you say his last name?
Something like that.
Schlittler. You have Rodon's hurt right now, but he'll be back. You have Garrett Cole coming back. Your bullpen. Very questionable. Dog shit, Rob.
Absolute terrible.
I'm not gonna lie, sorry, but it's terrible. But the Mets, I'm interested to see the way the team looks. It's far from over the offseason.
But also, you have to keep in mind the names that are still out there.
Yeah,
Bellinger is still out there.
Tucker.
But that wouldn't improve the team. I mean, the Yankees need to improve. We haven't even done anything to do that. We've only lost.
Trent Grisham opting in.
Trent Grisham opting in. The worst idea ever to give him the qualifying offer. Then we re-sign Ahmed Rosario. Wow, Cashman.
And Ryan.
Wow.
I can almost guarantee when Anthony Volpe becomes a free agent, he's number 1 on David Stern's board.
Yo, Evan, that's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Then we watch our 2 best our 2 best bullpen pitchers. Probably. I mean, we have Camilo Duvall, who's good. And we have David Bednar.
It's lucky.
How do you say his last name? Bednar?
Bednar.
I thought it was his last
name. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
It's not that bad. We still have Jonathan Loáisiga.
Your back end's not bad. I think it's like the middle of those bullpens.
We have no velocity. We have no velocity in our bullpen. We have, our outfield right now is Jason Dominguez, Trent Grisham, and Judge, which is a problem. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't know what they're going to do. That's why I don't understand why we re-signed Grisham. Because I was going to say, if we get Bellinger now, there's really nowhere, like, for him, and that was the issue. Sorry, there's no word for Grisham, and that was the issue last year. Or even Dominguez. We almost have too many guys. We have too many guys. Like when you're when you have 5, and I'm including Spencer Jones because at the bad time Spencer Jones is either brought up or traded because he's been doing he was doing phenomenal in AAA. We have 5 caliber outfielders, and 2 of them would draw crazy trade interest.
Yeah.
Dominguez and Spencer Jones would draw crazy trade interest. And at this point, like, if we get Bellinger back, we re-sign Grisham, obviously. Fuck that. But, like, we would use at least one of them in a Superbowl deal.
Probably not Grisham, but one of
No, I mean Dominguez or Spencer Jones.
Yeah.
Spencer Jones is sitting
100%.
in AAA. Any other team, call up already.
Yeah.
And we don't need him. That's the problem. We need Superbowl.
It's end of December almost. It's gonna be still a lot of off season left. We'll see what happens, but that's where it stands. I'm really obviously I'm upset about Alonso, but I can't say anything else. But good luck to him. He went back to the Mets after the Orioles offer. That's it. So that's all I have to say. But let's move over to our other New York team, the New York Giants, who are right now currently sitting with the first overall pick. And if they get the first overall pick, 100% should trade it.
100%.
What do you think the package will be?
All right. First of all, I'm trading with the Jets, and I've seen a lot of trade ideas floating around about a couple firsts. First of all, minimum, because they're getting Fernando Mendoza, which could change their franchise potentially. So Well, first of all, the first trade that I think of when we're talking about this is the most recent trade for the number 1 pick, when Chicago was given 2 firsts, 2 seconds. Exactly, that's what I was going to say.
And a player.
Yeah, so I was exactly what you're thinking.
But I don't think we're getting
minimum 2 firsts.
Yeah,
well, there are 2 firsts this year, 2 seconds. And Garrett Wilson.
That's a lot.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't think they do that.
We hold the.
I don't care. First pick then they could suffer again with no quarterback. Yeah. Dude, they suck.
No, but I would do their first this year. I would do both first this year.
They have 3 firsts. They have 3 firsts this year. They have 3 first round picks.
Don't.
Yes, they do.
I'm fast.
They got one from the Cowboys, 2 from the Colts, 1 this year, 1 next year.
I'm checking.
They Cowboys pick.
Yeah, and they have their own this year. Look it up. They have 3. I think they have 3 this year. They have 3.
2.
I'm positive they have 3.
No, they don't.
I'm so positive they got 1 from the Cowboys too.
No, they don't.
Are you sure? Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Where is Dallas? No, Dallas is keeping their pick.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, because.
Oh, it was they got a 2027 first round pick. They got their next year. They have 3. Next year.
Next year they have 3.
Yeah.
And they have 2 this year.
So they're easily doing that.
Okay, so they're easily doing.
So I would definitely.
It's a fair trade.
2 firsts.
Both of their first this year.
And they keep
a day 2 pick.
3 next year.
No, I'm not letting that happen.
And they keep 3 next year.
I'm not letting that
Both
happen.
of them this year. Both of them this year. 1 next year, and Garrett Wilson.
So 3
I'm
firsts.
I'm fine with that.
So 3 firsts.
And Garrett Wilson.
Hold on.
3 firsts.
When does
Garrett Wilson just signed an extension, right?
Yeah. You think if we hold the powers, I think they're going to keep it. They are drafting. They're not drafting. Actually, Fade. They're not trading Garrett Wilson. They're not trading Garrett Wilson.
It's a 4-year, $130 million contract. We can't afford that.
We're not trading for him because also if they are drafting a quarterback, they're going to want.
All right, so give us 4 firsts.
They'll probably do 3 firsts, like 2 day 2 picks.
I would not say that.
So much.
We
Guys, this isn't a good draft class. Like, you have to keep that in mind. I would rather these picks next year. I would rather do what OKC did. You have a young core already. I would low-key do a first this year, 2 next year.
Which first? Number 5?
I would do number 5, their second this year, and 2 firsts next year. Because
their first though.
The Jets' first round pick from this year, so as of today.
And Dallas
and
then
pick,
Indianapolis. I don't want Dallas because they'll probably be better than Indianapolis.
And then Indianapolis' pick and their pick.
Yeah. And then 2 day 2 picks.
And then
a day 2 pick or 2 day 2?
And then 1 day 2 pick from this year.
Yep.
So we have
I do that.
the 5th pick now, which to be honest with you,
then we have 2
for us,
picks.
doesn't really change who we were taking.
No, it doesn't.
It needs to. It really depends what happens with Wandale. If we lose Wandale, we might have to go Cardinal Tate. I don't want Jordan Tyson.
Me either. That's what I said from the beginning.
I want to keep Wandale. Why would we let him walk?
Because we're stupid.
You don't realize how big he is in the game, especially with now when
think of Joe Shane.
Probably healthy.
Joe Shane didn't draft him.
I want Darius Slayton gone, bro.
Joe Shane didn't draft him.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Wandale Robinson got drafted.
No,
yes, he
did not.
Yes, he did. No, it was not. 2022 was the first year Joe Shane was the GM.
No, he wasn't the GM that year. He was the GM for the 2023 season.
No.
He didn't draft.
Yes, he did.
He didn't draft Wandale, buddy. His first draft was John Michael Schmitz. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. He drafted.
That was the second draft.
He drafted.
Bang. You're wrong. Bang. He drafted.
Oh well, that automatic. Hold on, that automatically cancels it out. You drafted Evan Neal, buddy. I don't care about him drafting Wandale.
That's not the point.
Okay, so I guess
that was right.
So that actually completely discredits my claim. I was going to say that he didn't draft him, so he wouldn't resign him. He did draft him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he's going to be fired anyway.
Wandale has 78 receptions.
I don't know. I don't know the GM search.
But who would you like? I feel like it's easier said than done. I would fire him today if I could, but
But I think you need a GM during the season.
Yeah.
Then you need to look for I don't know.
Look, this is Wandale's stats right now. 78 receptions, 120 targets, 882 yards, averaging 11.3 per catch.
That's up.
And in four touchdowns.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We need him.
I like him. I really want him back.
I love the guy.
We all remember when he got drafted, or the year after he got drafted. Someone said he wasn't making the roster.
Okay, buddy. You said the Mets were winning the World Series.
Over Colin Johnson.
You said the Mets were winning the World Series. Make the playoffs first. That's all I'm gonna say.
If we made it in 2024, we were beating you guys.
Okay.
That Yankees line is awful.
Oh yeah. And what were you guys gonna do to us?
Beat you?
With who? With who?
With the power of friendship.
Yeah.
That's what in 2024 was.
That's what all the guys I have on that team is.
And we still won.
And now you guys have no friendship.
And we still put up a better fight to the Dodgers than you guys.
Okay, our players were hurt.
Alright, enough rage.
Okay, but the Giants are which I don't know if they're gonna end up with the first pick because they play the Raiders this week.
That's huge, dude. We have to lose.
Who plays the Raiders?
We do.
No, not this week.
Yes, we
do.
do.
Who do we play this week?
We play Minnesota.
Yeah, we play Minnesota.
They play the Raiders
next week.
Oh, Houston. Fuck.
And so, I don't know. But their return package is going to be it has to be big if they get the first pick. Even if they get the number 2 pick, would you still trade back and try and get a haul or no?
Yes.
I would still try and trade.
What's the difference between the first pick and the second pick?
No, because
if a team
if the Raiders get the first pick, they're drafting Mendoza.
Yeah,
right.
They don't. They're not rolling Geno Smith and Kenny Pickett.
But not if Tennessee gets it. If we win, we're gonna lose this week.
Based off strength of schedule, though, Vegas would have it.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But that can change. Strength of schedule can change.
Tennessee's not as bad as Vegas. Vegas is by far the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I think Tennessee's the worst.
I'm going to. I will tell everybody I know to take the over on the sack line when we play them. I've never seen a worse offensive line than Vegas. I've watched their film. Their offensive line is it's like they don't know they genuinely don't know what they're doing. I really no like
that's the 2023 Giants.
It hurts me to know that with the 6th pick they took a running back.
It's insane.
And they needed way more than a running back.
Dude, it's like the Giants. It's like taking Saquon all over.
Let's just put
your
this.
Quarterback.
Saquon had the best rookie season.
Let's put this in perspective.
True, but your quarterback is shot. Manning was shot. Geno is shot.
Eli was
your offensive line is shot. Ours was shot. Theirs is genuinely crippled. And you have old head coaches. Was Tomlin the head coach still?
Yeah.
In 2018?
Coughlin, yeah.
I mean, not Tomlin. Coughlin?
Yeah.
Not Mike Tomlin. Coughlin.
Yeah.
You have 78-year-old Pete Carroll. It's genuinely the Giants all over again. OBJ, but instead of OBJ, they have Brock Bowers. It's literally the Giants.
They don't know how to use Brock Bowers. That's why I traded.
Hold on. This is the Raiders QB room right now. Aiden O'Connell, Kenny Pickett, Geno Smith, Justin Jefferson.
Oh wait, so who's playing this week? Aiden O'Connell?
No,
it's Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett play last
They're
week.
wide receiver
That's
one. Boys, get ready for this. This is a throwback. Alec Bachman. Remember Alec Bachman?
Oh. He's
Bachman.
not. No,
he was a former Giant.
No, he's not.
You're looking at the depth chart.
You're looking at the roster.
I know.
Go to the depth chart.
Go to the depth chart.
I'm just joking around.
Go to the depth chart.
Their wide receiver was probably Trey Tucker.
Their wide receiver one is Trey Tucker. Their wide receiver two is Jack Beck. He's good. I think he's from TCU, right?
Tyler Lockett is not
he's good.
playing.
And Tyler Lockett is their slot receiver.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo.
How old is Tyler Lockett? 33-year-old Tyler Lockett. Yeah.
He's bad.
Which is really old in the NFL.
But,
I mean, he's almost...
To get off of that...
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the Raiders no more. To get off of that... Who do you guys think the Super Bowl matchup? Who do you think the Super Bowl matchup is going to be?
Alright, based off of last week, I'm changing my answer obviously because the last podcast episode, I had the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl, and now they're eliminated with a Mahomes torn ACL. And so part of my answer right now is actually because of what happened, because now Josh Allen doesn't have kryptonite anymore, and he has the playoff experience. He wants it more than anyone, probably in the AFC. So give me the Bills to make the Super Bowl, but they're gonna lose to Sam Darnold and the Seahawks.
Okay, so
that's my take.
I'm gonna go with my take. I have the Bills coming out too. I don't think in my opinion, I don't think they're gonna win their division. I have a feeling that the Patriots are still gonna end up winning their division.
Patriots are gonna be first round exits.
But I think the Bills are making out of the AFCs. Obviously, their kryptonite, like you said, the Chiefs aren't there. I like them the best odds. But I think they will be facing the Rams instead because I just love the Rams offense. I think their team, like Seattle had a great comeback win. I'm not going to discredit them on that, but I think when it comes down to the playoffs, especially with Devontae Adams back, I think the Rams.
If we get to see a Rams-Seahawks playoff game, that's going to be the best game this
season. Easily.
That's going to be insane.
So I don't have Buffalo, and there's a reason for that.
Who do you?
This is the worst Buffalo defense I've seen in 3 or 4 years. This Buffalo defense is not Super Bowl caliber. And it may be cliche. Actually, it's really not.
You have the Texans?
It's really not cliche because you still have no idea. The reason why I have been hating on them all season long. All season long, I've been saying this team is a fraud, this team's a fraud. I have Denver going to the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl.
Wow, dude.
And I have them losing to the Rams. I'm going to keep my Rams take. I'm not going to mess with that.
If the Rams
this Denver team,
it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah,
this Denver team, this defense is I don't even. It's like it reminds you of the Legion of Boom.
But their offense.
I genuinely think the Broncos have 0 chance of making this Super Bowl.
I haven't seen a defense.
They don't even have the best defense in the league.
Who does?
Houston.
I think that's arguable.
Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, Sting Lee, and Kamari Lassiter.
I mean, if we're gonna go by player, Pat Surtain, Nick Bonito, you need to look at the roster.
They're the 4th ranked best defense.
Who does?
The Broncos are the 4th ranked. They're behind the Chargers, Browns, and Texans.
Texans have the number 1 by far.
Yeah.
And you have a Super Bowl winning head coach.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Super Bowl winning head coach.
But Woody Marks though. I'm rooting for the Texans so hard in the playoffs. So hard.
I'm rooting for Buffalo. I just after watching these last two games, they allowed 65 to Cincinnati in the snow. Burrow's first game back from injury, they allowed 34 in the snow, first game back, and then they allow 31 to the Patriots. You lost 65 in the past 2 weeks. Did they win the games? Yes.
It was Josh Allen at 7 touchdowns
Yes.
in the game.
I think it's going to be Denver, Buffalo, AFC Championship. Could go either way.
Alright, so let me
I'm taking Denver because of the defense.
Let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
If there is a Buffalo-Denver playoff game...
You know where that is, right? It's in Denver.
Whoop-de-doo, dude. What is that going to do?
That's what we've been saying all season. I still don't think Denver's that good of a team. I still don't. But
there's no way they make the Super Bowl. No way. I'd rather take Houston. CJ Stroud is better than Bo Nix. Their defense is better than Denver. They have better wide receivers.
Their offensive line is terrible. Denver's offensive line has been playing phenomenal.
That's fair.
Phenomenal offensive line. RJ Harvey's breaking out.
Woody Morris is better than RJ Harvey.
That was not a real statement.
No way.
You're not serious.
I'm dead serious.
Okay. Wow.
I'm dead serious.
Is he on your fantasy team by chance?
I don't remember.
Maybe. I think it would be a fun playoff game, though.
Dude, the Broncos, though, they do have Troy Franklin, so I don't know.
You know what? I think the Broncos are winning Super Bowl because they have Troy Franklin. And I haven't even discussed my Rams pick. To be honest with you, like, if that game's in LA, the Rams win that 100%.
But Seattle's home court right now.
That's true. But they're also missing Devontae Adams. And that showed.
Is he out for the season? How long is
No, he tweaked his hamstring, I think. I watched that game probably, I would say like a good 85% of it. I missed some plays here and there.
I watched fourth quarter.
And I was driving during the fourth quarter. I missed the comeback. That's like pretty much all I missed. Let me just tell you who caught a pass for the Rams in this game, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you have Blake Corum, you have Kyron Williams, you obviously have Puka, you have Terrence Ferguson, and listen to the five other players. Let's listen to the 5 other players. The Rams' second leading receiver, number 19, Xavier Smith.
I never heard of him.
Never heard.
Their third leading receiver, Kawanta Mubfield.
I only heard his name during the game.
Yeah, that was I saw him like.
Then their fourth highest receiver in the game, Davis Allen. Then Terrence Ferguson. Then Colby. So it went Puka.
They had no Devontae Adams.
Puka had everything. 12 catches. Puka had a quarterback stat line. Then it went Xavier Smith, Kawanta Mudfield, Davis Allen, Terrence Ferguson, Colby Parkinson, Jordan Whittington.
Right.
That's the list.
That's insane.
And then Kyron and Blake.
What are you forgetting?
I'm telling you.
Houston's on a 6-game win streak right now.
Hold on. I'm telling you. Well, we're talking about the NFC right now.
Okay.
I'm telling you, with Devontae Adams, they win this game.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree.
Like you're running a 3-man wide receiver set with Puka. Why would you not double team him when the other 2 guys are Xavier Smith and Mubfield?
Yeah.
Why would they double team him?
You can talk about injuries and how it's all shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
BS. Stafford threw for 460. You're telling me without the way that Devontae Adams has been playing this game, they don't seal the game away earlier in the game when they were low-key struggling because they had Mubfield running routes and Xavier Smith running routes. At least Tutu Atwell must be hurt.
He was on the field.
I don't know,
Can we go back to the Houston Texans thing though? Because their last 6 games, they beat Jacksonville, Tennessee, and Buffalo with Davis Mills.
Yeah,
that's their first 3 games.
That was pretty.
CJ Stroud came back. They beat Indianapolis. That was a huge game. They beat Kansas City to basically eliminate them in Sunday Night Football, and they just killed Arizona, put up 40. I think they're good enough to win the Super Bowl this year.
I don't think they can.